Hi, welcome to the Power of Creation. My name is Sebastian and today I will talk to you about the video transitions in Adobe Premiere Pro. Nice, right? Alright, like I already said, video transitions. Today we'll cover all the basic video transitions which you can use in your videos. And, spoiler alert, I'll be using the word transition a lot. And now, without further ado, let's transition right into it. Alright, all the transitions are in the effects panel, which you can find by opening the effects workspace up here, and then on the right there should be effects panel. If it isn't, make sure you have it turned on in the window menu. When you're in Effects panel, expand the Video Transition folder, and there they all are nicely categorized. Now, in order to use them, you just go and drag them on the cut of your video clip like that. And there it is, that's easy, right? Now, in order to change the duration of the transition, you simply grab them on the edges and pull whichever way you want to. The other option is to right-click while hovering above the end of the start of transition and choosing Set Transition Duration. Let's set it to 1 second. You can also position the transition in the relation between the clips, wherever it is, as long as it stays at the end or beginning of at least one of the clips. Now, if you want to have exact default value of how long every transition will be when pulling them into the sequence, you can set this by going into Edit, Preferences, Timeline, and setting the value here. As you can see, the default is 30 frames, but you can change this to seconds as well. To remove the transition, you simply right-click it and choose Clear. Or select it and press Delete. Okay, these were the very basics. Now, if you want to go more into details with some transitions, you can see advanced options by clicking on the transition in your timeline and go to Effects Control panel. Up here in this window, on the right side of it, you have a more in-depth view of your timeline, where you can tweak the beginning and the end of your transition, and also how it relates to both of the clips. Basically, you have a bit more options as in your main timeline. You can set your duration here as well, and also place it in some predetermined position, like in the center of the cut, left or right of it. You can also set at what point you want your transition to start or end, although I don't recommend to change this since you'll end up with some ugly results. Better leave it as this. Show Actual Source option makes you preview the transition in this window. Now these are the basic transitions options. Some other transitions have more things to tweak. For example, if you check out the split transition, you can set things like the width of the line, which will split the clips, its color, or its smoothness with the anti-aliasing option. Anti-aliasing, whatever, that thing. And the last thing you can also tweak on most of the transitions is the orientation, from which way the split will come by clicking on these arrows here. As you can see, if I select the upper arrow, the transition will come from up till down. You can play around with this and you'll figure it out. Now you might have noticed when we were selecting the transition in the effects panel, there was this one that had a blue border around it, like being in a blue box. The one with that is your default video transition, and you can apply this one to multiple clips simultaneously. let's say you have this amount of clips and want to quickly add the same transition between each clip. You can do this by drag and dropping the transition on every cut. Or use this faster way. First, find the transition in your effects list. Right-click it and set it as your default video transition. You will know you've done it since now this transition will have a blue box around it. Now you'll need to select all the clips you want to have this transition between. If you want to just select all of the clips, you can press Ctrl+A. The last step is to go while they are selected to Sequence and choose Apply Default Transition to Selection. And as you can see, this will add a transition between every clip as well as to the beginning and the end. Well, I think that's all you'll need to know about the transitions to get you started. In the future, I plan to make a video about more advanced, custom-made transitions which you can use in your videos. And also the next video will be where I'll show you every single basic video transition in Adobe Premiere Pro. So now would be the time maybe to subscribe so you get notified when these videos come out. And like it down below, make sure to like it down below. Sorry about that. Well, thanks for watching and have a nice day. See you in the next one.